Hello and welcome back to Scratch Your Farm Models. So today's a bit of a different video, so we're basically doing a video on how to make your model scenes look a bit more realistic. So this one here, not only is it the wrong time of year, it shouldn't be dirt at the moment, but also it there's a lot of things that could be improved on it. So example, white background, we're going to sort that out. We're not going to use any background scenes or anything, we're just going to paint it. And then also this fence line's a mess, so we'll sort that out as well. And also stick down sort of like field map thing. Anyway, let's get into it. So to start off with, we're going to take all of this off. Where this stuff, it's I just cut it off some pine trees, so like the Christmas trees, just take it off there, but it does age. It takes a long time for it to sort of go brownish, but this stuff's starting to, since we're taking it off, we might as well replace it while we're at it. So we'll take that one out as well, and we'll also take these around there. So these are only tacked on with hot glue. So there's that lot, and now we'll sort of brush up all this dirt. So I swept it all up and put it in a bag. The bags are, well, it looks too big, but I've got more fields to do like this. So we can just save that and use that on other scenes. So the next thing is to get some paint on the back of there. So I've got my paint here, and before you start to paint it, make sure you give the area a good brush, because you don't want any cobwebs on it. So I've got the first coat on up there, and that wood where it hasn't been painted white to the paint a lot better. But we'll give that another coat at the back, and as I was doing it I pulled a bit of the fence apart. So I've already taken the gate off its hinges. These are 3D printed gates that I did, so they come off easy. And then I took the bit of fence at the end down, so now we'll take this fence down. And now we're gonna redo it, but I'm gonna do that sort of fence in there. I might use this stuff, I'll have a look and see what different posts I've got. But before I do that, I'm just gonna glue a little bit, a strip of grass along there to fill that in. So I've got this stone wall gluing up and drying, so I've got lolly sticks glued on either side, the glue gun, and I've done it really lightly so they can break away easily. Then I've chucked a load of stones in there, mixed it in with some PVA, and that should work well. So I've added a lot of, well, not a load, but a little bit of silage to the top, so it looks like there's moss going on the top of the wall. So I've got the background done. It could have probably done with another coat of paint, but I've run out, so it will do for now, and then obviously I'll do that somewhere else down there. But it's going to be mainly covered in trees anyway. And from back here, you won't really notice it too much, so I've cut a bunch of these up into tree sizes. And then along here, where I pulled the stone wall out, it's still setting, but that's along there. And I've got that piece of grass glued down there. And I've got these, I've cut these strips, so I'm going to glue them along the back, and then start sticking the trees up. So I had a time lapse set up, but it didn't work very well. But anyway, as you can see, I've got them two grass bits stuck down, and I'm halfway through sticking up all the trees and everything, and it's looking quite well. And I've done a few trees down there as well, so when it's done it should look really good. Anyway, I'll set up a time lapse and see if it works. So the time lapse didn't work because of the lighting and everything, but anyway, you can see I've got it all glued up there. And now we're going to put this map down, so I put a little bit of glue down there, and then I've got a few of these, so I'm going to glue that down. If you can, have your join running that way, so you could have like a row of straw over the join, but because of the shape of this field I can't do that, so my join is going to have to be that way. But anyway, I'll get on with it. And another thing to do is to make sure it's well weighted down all over, so it sticks well. So it looks like there's an auction at the moment, but anyway, that'll weight it all down. So that's it all done now. As you can see, I've got the matting down. I had to put a join there, but to be fair, because I'm always videoing where you don't see the edge, that won't be noticeable, and even if you did look over it, it's not too obvious from a distance, which is good. So all the hedging and everything's in there all the way along, which looks really well. I want to get some back scenes, but they're not the cheapest things, and I haven't had the best experience with them with getting them to stick up. But anyway, I ran out of blue paint. I needed to do a second coat, so you can see it flaked off a bit, but I didn't have enough paint, and I needed to get the scene ready for the next one, the farm. But anyway, we'll just call them clouds. It's very weird clouds, but we'll call them clouds. Then we've got the stone wall down here, which worked a lot better than I thought it would. Then all the bushes down there. Put a bit of gravel in the gateway, but still a bit of mud. Got the gate there, which opens. It's 3D printed. And then over here we've got Massey Ferguson 7278, which I've been fixing up, as you would have seen on Instagram. Still got a bit to do on the header. Then on the header trailer, 3D printed a new jockey for it. The wheel doesn't spin like it does when you buy them, but at least it goes up and down, as you can see. It takes a bit of force, but it does go up and down like that. Anyway, that's the header trailer there. So all in all, it looks really well and it should be good to carry on. So a bit of a different video, but I hope you liked it. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. The comments still haven't heard back from YouTube, so we'll see how that goes. But thanks for watching and see you again in the next one.